Alright, here we go. Hopefully you guys can hear me through the mask, but here we are downtown, again at the cable car turnaround. All that noise is coming from over here. So, alright, it's giving me a warning saying that the resolution is not optimal, but oh well. Let me know if everything's working out okay. I'm for some reason not seeing any messages. Okay. Anyhow, I guess I should head over to the Tenderloin, see what it's like over there. Where's the fire at? The fire is, wait, hold on one second. Uh-oh, I got out of Streamlabs. The fire is, over in Butte County, I believe it's called. A very nice person, oh yeah, that's, so, the fire is more inland and it's blowing over here to San Francisco. There's also more fires over in Southern California. But yeah, so the air quality is very poor. Right now we're having it's briefly gotten a little bit better, but it's still quite bad. It's actually stinging my eyes as I'm downtown, but if you look around you'll see that most people are not wearing masks. But like the air is very toxic. And so like there's a smell of like burning wood and burning plastic inside the air. Hi, Norma Bates. But yeah, it's the deadliest fire in California. And I think something like 10,000 people have lost their homes to the fire. Lee, what's the air quality like compared to the South Bay Peninsula? The air is so thick here. Haven't been to the city since the fires. San Francisco right now is okay, but you know, during the thick of it, we got above. I mean, we got into the very unhealthy zone. So San Francisco had it worse than most other places in the Bay Area. But you know, obviously not as bad as places like Sacramento, where it got really like hazardous. But yeah, you see, not like, I would say probably 5% of the people that I see downtown are wearing masks. Maybe less. But yeah, it's bad. But you know, today is better than previous days. That's why I'm out here, because even with this mask, it only filters out 95% of the pollutants, which is still not ideal. Just because you have so much pollution to begin with, you know. Let's see. It's weird to see people not caring about air quality and not using masks. Well, it's not really that weird, you know. Like people don't tend to think like long term, you know. Like what was that movie with John Wayne? Like the Genghis Khan movie. They're over in a place that like used to be used for nuclear testing, and people were talking about the radiation and they were joking about it, and everybody on set died of cancer. But oh yeah, let's see.
But he didn't want to listen when I tried to.
So it's not really that shocking. Let's see. Oh yeah, and you're close to that caravan to the south. What do you think of that? What caravan? But yeah, I figured, I mean, it's a little bit late, but I wanted to see how the homeless were faring, because they honestly have it the worst. They're spending, you know, they're just out here on the streets. I mean, of course, there's plenty of shelters they could go to, but I'm not sure how many actually would. So I just want to see if I can find anybody to talk to, see how they're doing. The one on the border to Honduras. I'm not that close to Central California. I mean to Central America. Let's see, how are the homeless faring from what you've seen? Actually, I haven't really seen too many. So I think that there must be staying shelters. Yeah. But, you know, like you could hear, there's a lot of coughing going on. But, you know, the crazy thing is, you know, you could be exposed to this stuff and have no symptoms for a while. You know? It's like those people who were, like first responders over at Ground Zero. And like now, they have like some serious problems with their lungs. I mean, obviously it's not that bad. You know, we don't have powdered concrete everywhere. But, yeah, it's not the best. It's not going to be good for your longevity to be breathing that stuff in. Look over here, across the street. You go see what's up over there. But yeah, for this past, it feels like a month, I've just been like holed up indoors with the windows closed, taking care of my daughter. And that's kind of sucked too, because we're basically breathing in the same air over and over again. We're waking up in the middle of the night panicking because there's no air and having to open the window, you know? Hey buddy, how you doing? How you doing with the smoke? How are you doing, like breathing in the air here? Has it gotten to you bad? No? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
$1? $1.
I'm sorry, buddy. Let's see, masks are sold out everywhere. Actually, you know, I heard, I was actually going to go over to Cole Hardware. I heard that they had boxes of them. I was going to buy a big box and hand out masks, but I ran out of time before the stream started. But, you know, like the people I see, a lot of the people, like that guy right there, he had a mask, he just wasn't wearing it. Let's see. Have a very happy and blessed Thanksgiving. God bless and have a blessed time from Brooklyn, New York. Thank you. Same to you. Yeah, but even, you know, it's crazy. Thanksgiving, I don't think I'm really going to be meeting up with anybody just because the air is so poor. I think we're just going to do our own little thing. Maybe I'm going to roast a chicken or something. But yeah, you see downtown it looks a little bit more barren than normal. But you know, the air, like, you know, you could see there's a bit of pollution in here, but it's not as bad as it was earlier. For a while there, you'd look up, like, you know, during midday I'd be able to look up at the sun like directly without eye protection, and it would just be like it'd be red through the smoke, and like very dim. But you know, I wanted to show what it was like when it was at its very worst, but on the other hand, you know, I didn't want to, you know, have lasting effects from it, because I'm going to be walking around through all that stuff. I mean, even right now my eyes are kind of stinging downtown. If I went out when it was like in the very unhealthy, like right now it's hazardous for sensitive groups, you know. There's multiple levels in the air quality, but it actually went all the way up to very unhealthy. What was that dude doing? Collecting recycling? You walked away from him quicker than I usually see from you. Yeah, I think, you know, there was a big mess there. I think he was digging through the garbage looking for things to sell. I saw him with some children's shoes there. I walked away pretty quick because I was trying to talk to him, but he was immediately asking for money. And I generally don't give money just because it's going straight to drugs, you know. Sometimes, I mean, you realize when you're talking to somebody whether they want to talk or whether they just want money, and I could tell he just wanted money. So I'm over at, I don't know, I'm over at Leavenworth and Turk and Leavenworth. This is where I used to live, right up there. Yeah, buddy, I know that a lot of the people watching here are from the Bay Area. How are you guys doing? It's pretty hard to, let's see, the Tenderloin. Yes, I'm in the Tenderloin. But, you know, there's honestly not too many people, you know, too many homeless people out here. See, there's like one guy right over there. Let's see. How you guys been doing as far as the smoke and everything? I may not be here for as long as I usually am. You know, I usually, well, most of the times I say it's going to be the shortest one ever, and then it ends up being over 3 hours, sometimes almost 4 hours. But this time it may be a bit shorter, just because it's kind of hard to walk as fast as I do and breathe through this mask and talk at the same time. See, fortunately someone gave me a mask on in SF on Friday and Saturday. Man, I bought an air filter, an air purifier online to have over inside the house, and yeah, that thing was a piece of crap. Like, the motor blew out, and it was like blowing toxic fumes into our oh, hold on. Let's see what's going on up here. I'll tell you guys later. Yeah, so anyhow, I bought an air purifier, and that thing ended up like burning out and blowing toxic fumes into the room. That was terrible. But fortunately, I have one now that seems halfway decent. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like where I'm at right now, things have been left unattended to. Let's see. How was the food in the area? I went to San Diego years ago, and they had the best seafood burrito ever. San Francisco is the place to go if you like burritos. I mean, the burrito was created in San Francisco. Yeah. Let's see. In sunrise, you don't smell it, but dark, very unhealthy. Yeah, I can smell it through the mask, so it's telling me the mask is not filtering everything out. I mean, but I didn't. You're supposed to, with these masks, you're supposed to shave like every day, so it has flush contact, but I didn't shave. So maybe that's partly to do with it. Also, this one's used for construction, so it doesn't have a carbon filter. I think it literally is just like this little stuff right here, so it may not be for the right particles. Yeah.
6'5"?
6'8".
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see, Lee, have you tried the Vietnamese sandwich places in the Tenderloin? No, I generally don't eat over in the TL. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, buddy. So, I'm getting out of there because somebody was getting upset that I was filming. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I'm getting hungry. Actually, honestly, what I would do if you were in San Francisco is I'd find some place to order some food. But yeah, I don't know. When it comes to this must be the Vietnamese sandwich place that you guys are talking about. Maybe? I don't know. But personally, when it comes to Vietnamese food, I mean, I like the noodle soups more than the sandwiches. So it's getting a little bit shady over here. I'm gonna start heading back towards the center of downtown where I feel a little bit more comfortable. Let's see, 6'8". Yep, 6'8". That's what it is. That's part of the reason why it's so hard to find a mask that fits me, because, you know, my face is so big. I bought a mask online, and I guess it came from China, and that did not fit my face at all. Even right now, my nose is like smushed to try to fit inside this thing. So if in future live streams you see me with a flattened nose, that's what happened. Berkeley is like horrible at night because Berkeley campus is unhealthy. The second day I went downtown Berkeley, give me a shout out please. Alright, shout out to Jalani Wagele. The problem with the mask like this though is if anything gets inside, it stays inside and you keep breathing it in and out repeatedly. But I'm looking around trying to find somebody to talk to. People are bringing their kids to go play over at this little Tenderloin Park area. I mean, I understand it in a sense because, you know, it's hard for a kid to be kept indoors, and today is better than the other days, but still, that's no good for your kid. I mean, I've been inside with my daughter this whole time. She's going crazy. Like, we got a super small apartment, and I feel bad for her, but you know, they don't make masks that fit on children's faces. On top of that, they have smaller lungs and they're not as strong, so they're not able to like push through the mask as well as an adult. The masks also smell weird on the inside. Yeah, that's true about the carbon filter masks, but this one is not carbon filter. So, like I said, it's probably not doing so well. Hold on. Yep. But just to show you how the air is better than normal, you can actually see the moon a bit. Normally, when you look up, the moon's all covered with smog. So, over here at the beach in Half Moon Bay, I saw families walking around the sand with incredible youngins. I guess you can't avoid all the air, right? How's the air over in Half Moon Beach? It must be better down there than it is over here. I mean, I've been checking a bit of the Bay Area air quality, and it seems like further south is better. What's crazy, I saw I saw a time lapse of the smoke, and so you know, it's happening over here in California, and then it was blowing so far, it blew all the way up over to Greenland, which is insane. And that's on the complete other coast, and that's above Canada. So let's see. And you can smell cigar smoke in your mask. Well, I could smell more than just that smoke. Smell all kinds of smoke. Can you tell me what the mall's at?
Right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
The big one right there. Same. Right.
Yeah. All right.
Right there.
Thank you. Yeah. So anyhow, it's I wonder how things are gonna be this Black Friday. I wonder. Oh, hold on. There, I muted the mic just so there wouldn't be any sort of copyright issues, because that happened last time. Let's see. Yep, you're going Black Friday? Yeah. I don't know, it's crazy. I wonder how many people, like I said, are going to be lining up all Thanksgiving through the smoke to go do their early Black Friday shopping. How many people are wearing masks? Not many. Not many at all. There's no mask over there. And yeah, hold on. For some reason with this app, when I zoom in, I can't zoom back out. Well, I'll show you guys when I get downtown. There's more people, but I would say probably somewhere around 5% of people are wearing masks. And of those 5%, maybe, I don't know, maybe 25% are wearing them correctly. Most people have them, like, you know, under their neck or like with only one strap on. Alright, so I guess I'll cross over here. Hopefully I don't get hit by this fucking taxi. Alright, it's stop. Okay. How are you doing?
What?
How are you doing as far as the smoke goes?
What?
Has the smoke been bothering you? The air? No?
No.
Yeah?
Why?
Well, I mean, the air's no good. You know about the wildfires, right?
Yeah,
It's called... Did anybody ever give you a mask?
yeah, many times. That's about
No, but you don't want one.
thinking anyway.
Have you been coughing or anything because of it? Has it been causing you a cough?
No.
No?
Not at all. Washington, D.C. had more pollution.
Washington, D.C. has more pollution?
Yeah, air quality like that. You hear me? Especially during the summer months. LA's the same way.
So during the, you haven't been staying in shelters or anything?
I used to, but
Oh.
the last time I went I got cigarette butt down 5 days. I think it's on the hotel.
What was that?
It's been a long time ago, but MSC, the last time I went there, they cut down cigarette rate to 5 days. And it went beyond the that. They rolled me up. But bad. But the last time I went there.
Yeah.
Why, you staying in the shelter?
No, I used to. Yeah, but I'm not staying in a shelter now.
Good for you. What kind of work do you do?
What you say?
What kind of work do you do?
You know YouTube?
Huh?
You know the website YouTube where people make videos and stuff?
Oh, yeah, you work for those guys.
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Would you like a t-shirt?
A what?
Would you like a t-shirt like this? I could give you one if you'd like.
No, bad.
Okay.
Other than free advertising.
What was that?
Other than free advertising.
Oh, okay. Do you want a mask like this? I got an extra one if you want. Okay. All right. Have a nice day.
Nice talking to you.
Nice to talk to you too. Let's see. Let me go through the comments. I saw this guy with his mask downtown with the chin smoking. It's kind of ironic. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people like that. Let's see. Wait, let's see. So, what was he saying? Well, when I was asking him, did anyone ever give him a mask or anything, he was saying like, no, don't want one. The pollution is worse over in Washington, D.C. and L.A. I was asking him if he ever stayed in a, like, has he been staying in a shelter? And he said no, that he's like he used to, but he's not staying in a shelter anymore just because they cut down the smoke breaks that he's allowed to take down to 5 minutes. Yeah, so I was talking to him. I offered him a shirt. He said that he didn't want it. I offered him a mask, and he said he didn't want it. And that's basically it. Quick note, you think it's a fire to depopulate. No, California has a long history of wildfires. In fact, the sequoia tree, which is a tree native to California, actually needs wildfires in order to germinate. The problem is that the rangers and whatever, they're constantly putting out the fires before all the brush can be burnt off, which is sort of a regular cycle that needs to happen. So what happens is the brush builds up until it gets to these huge, tremendous fires. The fires are so intense that even those things that need fires to germinate actually get destroyed in the fire, and they go out of control. So actually, it's because of wildfire controls that the wildfires are so intense. I mean, also, the fact that we've been in a drought for quite a long time also contributes to it. Let's see. Hi Lee, back at it with the protesters, huh? Well, I could go check it out if you guys want. I think they're still going. They may very well actually be wearing masks. But I realized something else too. There's probably a lot more people who normally wear masks than what I've been able to see downtown. However, those people who would be wearing the mask would also probably be the ones who would be going straight home after work instead of hanging out downtown. But as you can see, yeah, there's like nobody wearing a mask. But yeah, if we go look at the protesters, like Rizze was saying, that we may see some more mask usage. Yeah, so. Oh look, there's one person. Oh, I can't zoom in. But under the gap there's one person. Oh. this is kind of crap. I'm gonna have to go through this music. Hopefully this is live music. It's, oh yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see. I read the air quality is equivalent to 6 to 8 cigarettes per day just being outside. I heard something crazy. I heard that being outside is equivalent to 12 packs of cigarettes. Of course, that was when it was. That's when it was super bad. When it was in the very unhealthy zone. But it was equivalent to 12 packs of cigarettes. Every pack of cigarettes has 20 cigarettes. So that would mean if I went out with this mask and under ideal conditions filtered out 95% of the air, I would still be at it being 12 cigarettes worth of pollution getting through the mask and into my lungs. So I don't know. I only heard that from one person. I didn't actually look that up, so I don't know how true that is, but that's insane. So like I said, there's very few people wearing masks. And you know, it's interesting. So those people who smoke on a regular basis, they actually aren't as affected by people who don't smoke because, wait, hold on, I'll finish this after I get past these drums. Yep, I could already see the protesters. So, let's see. I'm sick as F from all the smoke. It's the worst air quality in the entire world, the news says. Yeah. Yeah, what I was gonna say is, those people who would smoke on a regular basis, they actually kill the little hairs inside their lungs that get irritated. So they don't. They're obviously the ones that are most at risk, but they're the ones that would be feeling it initially the least. So here we are for Rizé. You can see that they're. But it's still going on over there. This is the Marriott Hotel. I'll zoom in. Oh, it won't let me zoom in. Oh well. You know what? Let me go. I want to go inside here. For you guys that are saying that there's no more masks, go into Cold Fox Hardware and see if I can find any more masks. Let's see, open until 8. Is it? Oh no, it's closed. Let's see if they'll open it. Do you guys have any masks, filters?
Yes.
I heard you had a big box of like 20 of them.
Yeah, would you like to get a box?
Yes, please. Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you. And, okay. Is this the only kind of mask that you guys have?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we sell them individually or by the box.
Oh, okay. So it's the same either way.
Yeah. And they're not returnable. Are you a member with us?
No. Oh, wait. Actually, no. I probably don't have the card.
I can check with your phone number.
Let me put that
Could
in.
you tell me it goes faster? Do you mind telling me?
Oh, but
the number?
I'm streaming right now, so that's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oops. Sorry. Oops. I hit cancel instead of clear when I made a mistake. So
Okay.
sorry about that.
Let's see. I don't know how to bring it up again. Do you mind writing it for me?
Okay.
Thank you.
That's an 8. Just if it's not clear.
Nothing came up for that.
Oh, okay. All right.
We check it. Would you like it back?
No, I'm fine.
And would you like to donate 89 cents to California's fire victims?
Oh, no, thank you.
27.11.
Okay.
Throw this out.
Let's see. Oh, whoops. Hold on, let me try my other card.
Esas manchas verdes, ¿cómo se llaman en inglés? Smog. Es más. Más y algae, por eso digo que no. Porque mold es como mojo. Como el de es mojo. Pero es eso como eso.
All right.
Base de.
Have a lovely night.
Thank you.
De cloro, lo quita también. ¿No lo puedes quitar con
All
cloro?
right.
¿Es cloro? No.
So,
¿No pasas cloro para
I got
limpiarlo?
a big old box of these
Porque
things.
me se lo puede hacer. Pero este que viene siendo cloro, pues tiene
Hold on.
algo como más fuerte que el cloro, ¿no? Yo creo que
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good night.
You too. So, yeah, for those that said that there's no masks, I just bought a big box of 20 of them. So I'll see if you guys need a mask and you're out and you're somewhere around here. Let me know. I'll give you a mask. And likewise, if I talk to anybody and they want a mask, I'll give them one. Let's see. Sorry about that. Let's see. You're a gently. My heart feels like it's gonna explode. Good thing it's getting better now. Carlos, do you got any? I thought you had some sort of air purification over there. How about it? I didn't say what I did. Okay. So, yeah, it's still going on over here. I'm sure it's going on at the other place too. So a few of those people are wearing masks. Basically, what's happening here is that they're having a stalemate. Neither side is agreeing to the other side what they want, and so it's basically a war of attrition. It's who has the deeper pockets, who has the bigger war chest. So they're going to continue to protest and try to try to affect the business there. They're going to continue to have to pay out of their reserves to pay for people's basic needs while they protest. And at the same time, Marriott is going to have to take, the losses from people who are not going there, and also paying probably double the normal wages to people that they're shipping in from other hotels. So, yeah, I mean, it really is. It comes down to whoever is willing to go the furthest and has the deepest pockets to do so. Yeah. Hey, excuse me, buddy. Excuse me, sir. I wanted to offer him a mask, but he's wants to be left alone. But yeah, you know, if you think about it, as much as it sucks for us, it sucks the worst for the homeless people who are just like laying out there in the street and just having all that particulate matter just settle right in on them and in their lungs, you know? So, let's see, what did Marriott do? So basically, from what I understand, the contracts that it had for the workers had expired, and so they gave them a new offer, which was basically they had to do more work for the same or less money, and so they went into some negotiations, and the people who were working said, well, we want a $4 per hour raise. They said, no, we'll give you 8 cents per hour. And also, on top of this, they were cutting off their benefits. And, you know, I'm sure, as you guys know, it's now required to have health care. And so that would be $300 a month that they would have to spend out of pocket to avoid getting fined for not having health care. But yeah, that's what I gathered. Workers are striking for health benefits and raises. Yeah, that's basically what it is. So now I'm gonna go over, and since Rizze's interested, I'll go over and look over at the other one too. See how that one's doing. Pretty sure they're gonna be out there also. This is the reason why they're gonna be out is because yeah, look, you can hear it all the way through the other side. Like I'm hearing it through the tunnel. Through the parking garage. Somebody was asking, like, how can they afford to do this? The way that they can afford to do this is because basically a percentage of their income goes to this union. And even if they decide not to be in the union, I think a percentage of the portion, a percentage of their money still goes over to the union. And so from that, the union, like, you know, pays for its own wages and then saves up a reserve in case anything happens like this where they want to strike. They can still pay wages to the people who are normally workers. Let's see, I thought you would get one with filters. I did. I bought one with a filter, but that thing was a piece of garbage. I mean, it didn't fit my face very well. It was made out of a breathable fabric, so you're breathing around the mask, and in the first place, if it doesn't fit around your face, then it's no good. So hopefully the right way over to that one luxury hotel. Arrive on the 20th.